What's up, guys? Got another video for y'all, and this one's gonna be a little bit different. This is for the land-based fishermen. I don't do a lot of land-based fishing, but that's actually where I started. I didn't get into kayak fishing until I did Sharkathon and I actually won a kayak there, and it was pretty freaking awesome because that's what got me started on this kayak fisherman, man. Uh, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give you all the top five spots and why it's good during specific times. Uh, I'm sorry I haven't been able to like fish lately. Haven't been making that many videos. It's just that hunting season's around, so I went hunting with my friends. Got invited to that. Missed a huge buck. Not me, him, of course. I don't miss stuff. And he had the shakes. It was absolutely hilarious. And I actually picked up a new skiff, guys. It's a really good looking skiff. It's really good looking. Got a good deal on it. Not a bad price. Got a 6 Daihatsu on it, and yeah, man, it runs pretty freaking good. Alrighty, guys, I hope y'all liked the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, now let's get into the top 5 spots. This is all land-based fishing spots, so some of these are very common, and y'all will see them, but some of them are very underlooked, and during certain times of the year, they can be freaking awesome. And they are not in no specific orders. So let's go with my number one pick so far. Again, guys, no order at all. I would say Oso Bridge right next to the naval base. This is a very common spot. I've seen people catch a lot of fish here, man. There's this little cut right here that cuts through, leading into Oso Bay, and there can be a lot of fish can push through at certain times of the year. It is wadeable. I would use waders because the mud out here is absolutely horrible at sometimes. You can even walk across onto the naval side. Is it legal? I don't know. Walk through the water and you can fish the end of this cut, which provides with a lot of freaking water movement, and there's also some structure out here. I don't want to get too into detail on all these, but I'm just going to give a little examples of why these places are specific. And for my second spot, I would have to go Lexington. The U.S. Lexington, they have these jetties, and they're absolutely amazing during the wintertime. I don't know if y'all guys seen in my past videos, but I've actually caught my PB like right here on the Lexington. It was a 28-inch trout. It was huge. I thought it was a 30, but I was wrong. There's a deep canal that comes, it actually gets pushed out, so there is water movement through the barges too. So bait will be flowing through here, and during the wintertime, this is a really good deep area, and they tend to stack up here. Not only that, these Spoil Islands, I know this is the kayak spot too, but these are really good areas. For the third area, I'm going to go ahead and give you, it's going to be Packery Channel. Packery Channel is a heavily fished spot, so I would hit it during the weekday. You can park through here. I think it's closed off now due to building and structures, but you can also go through here. And I see people bank fish all this. I used to bank fish it when I was younger, and it was absolutely amazing at times. There'll be reds or trout or even drums stacked up there certain times throughout the year. What I always did was come to this island and fish this cut right here. Also, there's a little pole that marks off where the freaking intercoastal meets the flat. And right there have always been fish producing for me year round. Okay, guys. For my fourth spot, I'm going to go ahead and go to Indian Point. There's Corpus, Portland, Indian Point. Alright, guys. I've seen people catch absolutely a freaking tremendous amount of trout out in this flat. It's basically a sand bottom. There's very little structure at all. And there's also this other side, which has a lot of structure, grass, flats, and some moisture beds. And during the wintertime, some of these cuts, you may not be able to see it, but you can actually walk out through here and fish these cuts. And during times, they can be absolutely stacked with trout. There's also this cut. You can't really see it, but it's a very good little cut. And I've had friends absolutely tear up the trout here, man. And you can also park down here in this area or anywhere over here by the boat launch. I advise not waiting around this area though. It gets really deep from the boat canals. Also, there's a lot of boat traffic over there, so I typically stick to this side. And for the last part, I would go Rincon Channel, just down the road. You can pretty much park anywhere. They have this little pier there. It's basically an overlookout. You can park in any of these spots along this road and wade out, but it is kind of muddy. It's got to make sure you got a good pair of waders on you. Don't get cut up on the oysters. This this canal can hold some trout, especially a lot of white trout. I know that's not a targeted species, but those are actually really good eating. And during the cold parts of the year, they will stack up back here. I've seen some really big trout caught out here too. You'll be surprised where trout will go during the wintertime, especially when it comes to staying warm. Okay guys, that was my top 5. I'll go ahead and give a bonus for y'all. And this is going to be, well, I didn't want to throw it into the top 5 because obviously everybody knows about this place. Everybody fishes it. And I'm going to go ahead and say the jetties. Packery jetties, Fish Pass jetties, and also Aransas Pass, or Port Aransas jetties as people better know it. During times of the year, especially during November, late October, the reds, jacks, and all the bait fish will be pushing out the channel during this time of the year. Migratory bait fish, especially menhaden, get pushed out during this time of the year and are heavily targeted by reds, jacks, Spanish, kingfish. Although kingfish are very rare at this time of the year, I have seen them get caught. And here's Fish Pass. This is very accessible. You can, let's see, I always go through Access 2. I call it Access 2 Beach Road because I don't have to pay, and it's only literally a mile drive down the beach. And you can access both of the jetties. It's only about 50-60 yards across. And these can provide some really good fishing. I usually toss a lemon rig, some live bait, usually a live mullet specifically, or live shrimp. And for the last one, which is over here in Port Aransas, these jetties are very long, and it is a walk. But if you walk to the end, chunk your spoons, heavy ounce spoons, and you can hook up with some fish. You'll be surprised how many fish will bite a spoon. There'll be reds, Spanish, kings. I've seen tarpon. I've caught trout on spoons. And if y'all don't know, y'all can actually take the ferry across to this side, which is very, very lonesome because there's maybe 2-3 people out there throughout the whole day. And in this first cut, reds can really stack up because, especially during this time of the year when all the bait's migrating, they're pushing down south just to get warmer for the winter because the migratory bait also gets pushed down from Louisiana, from Florida. So they will stack up right here. And guess what? All those fish are just right behind them. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry I didn't get any fishing videos for y'all. I did have a new toy, my little hoodoo skiff. I've been test running it, trying to get some footage out of it, but right now I'm just putting some hours on it to show y'all how it really runs. Alright guys, I hope y'all liked the video, and thanks for watching.